Welcome to Pente Spotlight, where we break down the biggest tech news in a way that actually makes sense. Today, people are feeding AI tools their old chat logs, photos, and social media to create digital replicas of their ex-partners to talk to after breakups. I'm Emily, your "this raises so many questions I don't know where to start" person.
And I'm Lucas, tech enthusiast who's going to need a moment before responding to that. That's a lot to process before my morning coffee.
Right? So here's what's happening. A tool originally designed for workplace knowledge preservation, letting colleagues interact with a professional double of a coworker, got repurposed for something far more personal. Users discovered it could mimic someone's tone, speech patterns, and communication style well enough to have conversations that feel superficially real. And people going through breakups started uploading thousands of chat logs to recreate their exes.
And before we just call this creepy and move on, there's a genuinely complicated human story here. One user went through the entire breakup again with the AI version of her ex and said the process helped her reflect more rationally on the relationship and gave her strength to move on. That's not nothing. Grief is brutal, and humans find comfort wherever they can.
But a therapist I consulted laid out the real danger beautifully. Heartbreak is a form of bereavement, and AI mimics the early comfort stages of grief perfectly. It feels like the person isn't really gone. You can say everything you couldn't before, but AI is designed to keep you engaged and coming back, and that's exactly the opposite of what healthy grief requires, which is gradually building your life and identity outside of the lost relationship.
The consent and privacy questions are enormous too. You're essentially creating a digital clone of a real person who never agreed to it. Their words, their personality, their communication style, all fed into a chatbot without their knowledge. That's a serious ethical line being crossed.
Real therapeutic grief work is guided, purposeful, and has a clear end goal. An AI-X designed to keep you engaged has completely different incentives, and they're not your healing. Yeah, that's all for today's Pente Spotlight.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and stay curious. Heartbreak deserves real human support, not an algorithm designed to keep you hooked. Thanks so much for listening. See you on the next Spotlight.